watch him do his thing in this one here today.
Digging in now, Lou
Leading
Brock.
off tonight for
He'll
the
get us
Mets,
started in this one under the lights.
Lou Brock.
Here comes the first pitch. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. Avoids these Braves as they take the field here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Murphy is there to put it away for out number 1. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today. They're going to have the test of facing the old knuckleball. Some of these guys might knock on the manager's office and ask for the day off. That's what I would want. It's like trying to hit a paper airplane. The old adage is see it high, let it fly. See it low, let it go. You'll see a lot of chases in the dirt, and this pitcher's going to let you know real early if he's got the good one working today.
At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Standing in now, Andre Dawson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The throw home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe, and the run scores.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Dero. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Popped him up. McGriff has a play, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Mets out in front, 1-0. Mike Minor will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, it was nice to see. This team hadn't been playing well. They've been on a recent losing streak and able to win their last game. Just relaxes everybody. Let's see if they continue that trend today.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he'll snap one over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
The windup and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Stepping in, Dale Murphy. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Minor sets. Here's the first pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Back now from SunTrust Stadium. Second inning coming up, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, clearly there is no rain in the area as of yet, but the reports that I'm getting say precipitation is expected as this game moves along. Of course, the grounds crew and the umpires will work to get this one in without a delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it is impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Line towards center field. Jones is there. 2 gone.
Batting it, the catcher, number 4.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. Molina, who goes just by Yachty most of the time. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Murphy's under it, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Mets, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way late on the fastball for strike one. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 3 for 9. Slapped hard the opposite way. Dawson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, Justin Upton.
Into the box now, Justin Upton. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Squared that one up just a little late. Upton, or simply J-Up, who was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Dawson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. It remains 1. Standing in, Mike Minor. 9-1-2 due up.
Mike Minor.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
Digging in, Lou Brock. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Jones is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. They lead it 1-0. Now to the plate, Hernan Perez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First delivery to him on the way. Cano with it at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher,
So with one gone in the inning, let's check out the Braves' upcoming schedule for the next 7 days. And we'll remind you that we'll have all of them here on the show. So striding forward now, Phil Niekro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Soft liner towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And here comes Andrew. First offering on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss by Andrew as he was shooting for the downs there. It's 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Freeman might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail 1-0. Riding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot for Junior. Second home run early in the year as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
In now, Andre Dawson. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
The first baseman, number 5.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Freeman 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Dawson stands at second with no outs. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Robinson.
So coming to the plate, Robinson Cano hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
There is Dozier. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Mets 4 and the Braves nothing. Striding in, Chipper Jones looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Stepping up now, Dale Murphy. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Dale Murphy goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the Ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now. Is ready for another shot now. Lou Brock. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded down the third baseline. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Brock on at first, nobody out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
In the last at-bat, the home run he hit off that knuckleball, he didn't crush it. He hit it well enough. It was probably short of 400 feet, but a home run is a home run.
Knuckleball below the knees, 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Popped up. Necro is there. And that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats.
Leading up for the Braves, the catcher, Brian McCann.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Here it comes on 0-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
2 strikes.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in. Cal Ripken
will be called on to pinch hit now. And he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Hits this one hard the other way. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ryan Zimmerman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Braves. Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
And this is Blight past Molina and back to the screen. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2. Minor sets. Here's the 0-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail here 4-0. Cal Ripken will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop
for the Braves. Now playing shortstop, number 8, Cal Ripken Jr.
Tyson Ross takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Tyson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andre Dawson. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone. And it's 3-1 to the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Routine out there for Andrew. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
2-2 the count. One out, nobody on. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Here's Bobby Cano now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Cano connects as this is to deep right field. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Still even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They lead. Now at the plate, Andrew Jones. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down the first baseline.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Has a look. Now the pitch. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Now another 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Jones stands at first with one out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready once again, Fred McGriff. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. 2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of a 4-0. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross.
Matt Chapman.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is a slider taken for a ball. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. James Hoyt takes the mound now as the new pitcher following the rain delay that lasted an eternity, so it seemed, and it appears we're just about set to resume. Yadier Molina will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
0-1 the count to Molina. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting, the pitcher, Mike.
Joey Wendell will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
18, Joey Wendell.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Wendell, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He's in his 4th season as a major league player, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Lou Brock. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1. Chapman is off at first with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Jones. And that's the 3rd out. Mets strand 1, but they're in front 4-0.
7th inning stretch.
Junior Guerra gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Junior Guerra.
Tyler Flowers is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Tyler Flowers.
Guerra playing here in his age 34 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The windup and the 0-1. Here's Simmons at short. He's got it. And there's 1 down now.
The batter, number 9.
1
second
away,
baseman.
and that'll bring in the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. Here comes the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Oh, and he whiffs on it at first. It's right by him into right.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's Justin Upton now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. On the run is Griffey. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping into the box, Cal Ripken. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Clips it behind his back. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Braves strand 1. They're down 4-0. Tyler Flowers will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
The Braves. Now catching, number 25. Tyler Flowers. Now pitching for the Braves.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center fielder,
Ken Griffey Jr. will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Andre Dawson waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Upton. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The right fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
Ready now, Andre Dawson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Mike Gerber will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Gerber.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Andrew Jones. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box, Chipper Jones. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
0-2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Jones, base runner at first with 1 out. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the pass ball. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail here. Corey Guerin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Standing in, Freddie Freeman. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one smoked the other way. High and deep to left. And it's gone. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day now, as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch to hit. A sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. For his career in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So striding in, Matt Chapman. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Popped him up. McGriff in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Reese McGuire will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Chapman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Not close. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Lou Brock would be next. The 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jones moves over. And that ends the inning. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Last chance coming up. Kelvin Herrera, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Digging in, Fred McGriff. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball on to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera. He's just 2 for 9. From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Final strike for the Braves. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back.